Hey, this is Chuck at Aquatic Artists, and here we are. We have our Genesis kit packaged in a box, completely sealed, everything's in there. And how cool does this look? This thing is ready to go. You have a shippable product right here, anywhere in the country, installed by any two guys with limited experience, one day. It can either be shipped out LTL directly to a job site, or it can be shipped to a facility and then loaded onto a pallet and taken to a job. Either way, this thing can be brought right to the site, ready to install for the project. So here we are, ready to install one of our Genesis Standalone kits, right? We call it standalone because it's not connected to a pool. A lot of these projects are on a pool. This particular one that we're going to install right now, it can be installed in any yard with its own pump and basin that the water will recirculate. So we're gonna show you how easy and simple and convenient it is to install one of these beautiful kits. So right now, it is 11:16 a.m. on August 16th. So we're gonna show you how long this baby takes to install. The guys are ready to rock and roll. Like we said, two guys, one day, no equipment. Now, our guys have special skills, but to build this baby, we took all the heavy lifting out of this. We did all the hard work. We designed this in a way where nothing weighs over like 170 pounds, so two guys can maneuver any one of these pieces very easily and assemble it. So what we're doing here is, this is right there, they're kind of dug out a little bit of ground and they're compacting it. That's where the waterfall base and the cap are gonna sit. So we're just taking an extra step and digging that out. We're gonna put some cinder blocks down, just too wide, too deep, to kind of create a nice level platform that's somewhat stable so that they can set the base on there. And that stops any kind of settlement because you do have a waterfall cap and you want to try to keep that level. You could also use compacted soil or some gravel, just a river gravel, some sort of like compacted angular gravel to get it nice and level. So now our guys are starting to dig the hole. They're going to kind of dig out all the ground and level the bottom of the hole so they can set this basin in there that the pump will ultimately sit in there and then get filled with water so it can just simply recirculate. And then we'll put some gravel on top. So the guys have dug the hole and they leveled out the bottom of the hole and compacted it. Now they're going to set the base in place. Level it up, ready to go. So our guys are unboxing the waterfall in a box kit / pallet. We're going to break this baby apart, pull it all apart, and then we're able to take the sides off too. Okay, so the rocks are easy to roll out off the pallet. When we build these things, we put the rocks in first, and then we put the walls on second so that the walls can be removed easily. So every one of our Genesis natural kits comes with the standalone kit, which is this one. Will come with the basin, the pump, the plumbing, and pretty much everything you need. The pool one will come with the same plumbing. It won't come with a basin or pump because that's part of the pool, but it will come with dye because you're gonna cement this all together. You have to provide the cement and the sand. The Genesis Standalone does not come with dye because there is no cement work. It's dry laid, it sits in a landscape, which sits on a compacted base, but there's no mortar because mortar will crack if you sit it on something without a footing. Every project does come with this, which is a diagram. So when we build these, when our master project managers design and build these, they number them. So you can see the way everything's numbered, so your installer will know exactly how to put these rocks back in place so that they're in the same exact layout as on the Rockstar stage. So the basin's going in, it's two-piece. It's basically like a kind of a square of rock, and we cut it in half so that it was lighter. So those pieces, nothing weighs more than 170 pounds. So two guys can set these in place. It's hollow in the center so that the plumbing can run through the center. And then the next piece will go on the back and kind of hide all the plumbing. So the guys got the base in, the two-piece base, they got the front and the back in. It's all leveled and it's sitting over top of the basin. The next step is the cap. They'll put the cap on and it is overhanging the basin. So when they put the cap on and the water runs, it runs into the basin and doesn't spill out. Things are moving along. It is 12:13 p.m., same day. Project is moving along as planned. Sorry about that. So our guys got the basin and the cap set and the plumbing in, and now they're starting to break apart the side rocks for the kit. They're gonna put them onto the hand truck and bring them over, and now they're just gonna set them. There's 6, this particular kit has 6 rocks, 3 on each side, and they're gonna set them basically on the ground, right? They're dry laid, so they could just sit on the ground. And the cool part about this this idea of it is a kit, but also customizable, is that these rocks can sit, they can go straight, they could be concave where they come in, or they can go back. You have complete flexibility in the way you set these. You can bring them different ways depending on what you like or what the site kind of lends itself to. So you don't get no easier than this. You know, 2 goes to 2, 4 goes to 4. One of our project managers had an idea. This is not sequential. So, you know, Javi was saying, why don't we have number 1 is the first piece you put in. Number 2 is the second piece you put in. That's not a bad idea. We may do that in the future. But right now, it's just about putting the numbers together, right? There's the diagram with the numbers, and there's the numbers. Match up the numbers on the whole thing, and you can't go wrong. Like I said, we did all the heavy lifting. What time is it? Where did we start this, at 11? 12:30? We started this at like 11 or 11:15 or something. I have it in the video. So we're moving right along. So here we are, we're all done. Hit it, Manuelo. Finished, done, waterfall, completed, 100%. Gravel mulch plants took us, we had that stuff ready to go, a little bit of time, but you have a completed water feature, and it is 1:07 p.m. What time did we start? 11:16, 9 minutes shy of 2 hours from beginning to end. And that looks just like the diagram and the kit that the customer picked.